In 1937, Amelia Earhart set out on a record-breaking flight around the world, hoping to become the first woman to do so. After setting numerous records, she and her navigator, Fred Noonan, disappeared over the Pacific Ocean without a trace. Despite the numerous theories surrounding their fate, the true story remains a mystery. Born in Kansas in 1897, Earhart initially disliked airplanes but fell in love with flying after taking her first lesson in 1920. She purchased her own airplane and became the first woman to achieve many aviation records, including being the first woman to cross the Atlantic solo. Although her fateful flight around the world did not bring her the fame she had hoped for, her disappearance has become one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in aviation history. Earhart was a pioneering female aviator who shattered aviation records and inspired generations of women to take to the skies. But her final flight in 1937 ended in tragedy. Until this day, what really happened is still one of the biggest unsolved mysteries of all time. Let us go and take a deep dive inside. Amelia Earhart's mysterious death and the unsettling theories behind it. Delve into the pages of history. Uncover the tales of heroes and villains. The events that shaped our world. Explore fascinating scientific discoveries. Let's go on a journey through the wonders of science, the secrets of history, and the mysteries of the world.
March 17, 1937.
Amelia Earhart set off in a Lockheed Electra 10E plane from Oakland, California, attempting to become the first woman to fly around the globe. The pioneering female pilot was attempting to break a record by becoming the first woman to fly around the globe after already breaking so many aviation records. Despite all the excitement, Amelia Earhart's flight had a difficult beginning. She had intended to fly from east to west. According to NASA, she departed from Oakland, California for Honolulu, Hawaii. Captain Harry Manning, navigator Fred Noonan, and stunt pilot Paul Mance were the other 3 crew members who were meant to be on her voyage. Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, appeared set to create history after taking off on that fateful day. Their second departure seemed to be proceeding much more easily. Despite the fact that they had major problems on the initial leg of their flight that necessitated to rebuilding their plane. They took off from California and traveled to Florida, stopping along the way in South America, Africa, and Asia. The two then set off from Lae in New Guinea. They intended to stop at the remote Howland Island in the Pacific for gasoline because there were just 7,000 miles separating them from their destination. But, after traveling for over a month, something suddenly went wrong. They never arrived. Amelia Earhart, Fred Noonan, and their plane disappeared without a trace. The official Navy conclusion was that Earhart, 39, had run out of gasoline while looking for Howland Island, crashed her plane somewhere in the Pacific, and drowned. Eventually, after 18 months of searching, the official announcement of Amelia Earhart's demise was made. Over the years, many theories have been put forward to explain what happened to Amelia Earhart. One theory is that they ran out of fuel, crashed into the Pacific Ocean, and drowned. The search and rescue efforts at that time were not advanced enough to find the wreckage, so her remains have never been recovered. Others suggest that Earhart and Noonan landed on an uninhabited island in the Pacific, which is now known as Nkumaroro, formerly Gardner Island. The theory suggests that they may have survived for a short time on the island before dying of hunger and famine. Numerous expeditions has been done to uncover evidence that will support this theory. There were bones found on the island, but no sign of plane wreckage. The evidence was doubtful because the bones found was so shattered and unrecognizable. Others believe they were taken hostage by the Japanese. This theory proposes that Earhart and Noonan were captured by the Japanese military after crash landing in the Marshall Islands. According to this theory, they were taken as prisoners and died in Japanese custody. One obscure theory is that Earhart and Noonan were actually spies who managed to return to the United States alive and spent the remainder of their lives using false identities. The mysterious circumstances surrounding Amelia Earhart's disappearance and demise may be a contributing factor in her legacy living on for over a century. However, even if none of that had occurred, Amelia Earhart had still done enough throughout her life to secure her a prominent place in American history, and there is no doubt that she would have accomplished much more astounding things had she survived. Amelia Earhart may be gone, but her spirit of adventure and determination lives on. And the mystery of her disappearance continues to captivate us to this day. What do you think happened to Amelia Earhart? Leave your comments below. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe to this channel.